After 75, eating more protein is not always what saves your strength. If your body cannot break protein down well, 2 small kiwis may help you more than 1 more piece of meat. If you want to stay healthy and independent as you age, hit that subscribe button right now. We share simple, science-backed health tips like this every single day. When you look across the research on aging, one pattern keeps showing up. Muscle loss is not only about how much protein you eat. It is also about how well your body digests it, uses it, and repairs itself after the meal is over. And one forgotten fruit keeps showing up in that story. The green kiwi, not fancy, not expensive, not trendy, but surprisingly powerful. And by the end of this video, you will see exactly why. Now, before we continue, tell me your age and where you're watching from in the comments. This helps us understand who we're helping. Here's what most people get wrong. They think weak legs, slower walking, and poor recovery mean only one thing. I need more protein. But that is only part of the picture. If your stomach is slower, your gut is sluggish, your vitamin C is low, and your sleep is poor, your body may not use that protein the way it used to. Does that make sense? A 2020 study from the University of East Anglia looked at more than 13,000 adults and found that people with higher vitamin C intake had more muscle mass. Women with enough vitamin C in their blood had 3.4% higher muscle mass than women with low levels. That matters because after 50, adults can lose around 0.5% to 1% of muscle each year. So no, this is not just about steak, eggs, or shakes. It is about what helps your body hold on to strength. And let me be clear before we go further. I am not saying kiwi replaces fish, chicken, eggs, beans, or yogurt. It does not. Kiwi is not a magic protein bomb. What I am saying is something more useful. Kiwi may help your older body get more from the protein you already eat. That is a very different claim. And for many seniors, it may be the missing piece. Number 5, the protein unlocker. Most people think protein starts helping the second it hits your plate. But actually, your body has to unlock it first. Think of protein like a box with important tools inside. If the box is hard to open, those tools stay trapped. And as you age, that box often gets harder to open. Green kiwi contains a natural enzyme called actinidin. An enzyme is a helper substance that speeds up a job in your body. In this case, it helps break down protein. A 2021 study from the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences, with funding support through Massey University in New Zealand, found that older adults who ate green kiwi with 100 grams of cooked ground beef had a faster rise in key amino acids at 40 and 60 minutes after the meal. Amino acids are the tiny building blocks your muscles use. That does not mean kiwi built more muscle by itself. But it did help those building blocks show up faster. Why does that matter to you? Because older stomachs often empty more slowly. Digestion can feel like traffic at rush hour. Kiwi may act like a traffic officer at the intersection. It helps move things along, not by replacing the beef, by helping your body handle the beef better. So how do you use this in real life? Start simple. Eat 2 green kiwis a day. If lunch is your biggest protein meal, have the kiwi with that meal or right before it. Good protein pairings are 3 eggs, about 5 ounces of Greek yogurt, 3 to 4 ounces of fish, or about 100 grams of lean ground beef. You do not need to do all of them. Just pair kiwi with 1 solid protein meal each day for 2 weeks and see how you feel. Less heaviness after meals, better appetite, less bloating. Those are signs worth noticing. And please do not make the common mistake of turning this into a sugar snack. Not kiwi alone with cookies, not kiwi juice. The real power comes from the whole fruit with a balanced meal. Number 4, the muscle shield almost nobody talks about. Most people think vitamin C is only for colds, but actually your muscles need it too. In fact, a large part of your body's vitamin C is stored in skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscle means the muscles that help you stand, walk, climb, and carry groceries. A 2020 study from the University of East Anglia found that higher vitamin C intake was linked with higher muscle mass in middle-aged and older adults. Here's the thing. Vitamin C helps your body make carnitine, which helps turn food into energy, and collagen, which helps support muscle tissue. It also acts like a rust remover. It helps fight oxidative stress, which is the wear and tear that builds up in your cells as you age. What makes kiwi special here? Green kiwi gives about 92.7 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams, plus fiber and potassium. That is a lot from 1 small fruit. Not pills, not powders, real food. Quick question. Have you noticed more leg weakness, slower walking, or longer recovery after activity? Comment yes or no below. Now let's make this practical. If breakfast is only toast and coffee, add 1 or 2 kiwis. If you eat oatmeal, slice kiwi on top and add a protein source next to it, like 3/4 cup Greek yogurt or 2 eggs. If you eat lunch late and tend to feel tired in the afternoon, add kiwi to your midday meal instead. You are not trying to be perfect. You are trying to be consistent. And if you are thinking, can one fruit really matter that much? Look, one fruit by itself will not fix years of poor nutrition, but a small daily habit can change the direction of your health. That is what matters. But wait until you see number 3, because this is where many seniors quietly lose strength without even realizing it. Number 3, the bathroom connection. Most people think constipation is just annoying, but actually it can drain your energy, kill your appetite, and make you eat less of the foods that keep you strong. If your gut is backed up, your whole day changes. You move less, you drink less, you feel heavier, and you often skip meals. Have you ever noticed that? A 2023 randomized trial involving researchers in New Zealand, Italy, and Japan, including Tohoku University in Sendai, found that eating 2 green kiwis a day for 4 weeks improved constipation and belly comfort. In people with constipation, kiwi increased complete bowel movements by about 1.5 to 1.7 per week. It also improved comfort better than psyllium in the combined constipation groups. That is impressive for a whole fruit. Why does this happen? Kiwi works like a soft sponge and a gentle broom at the same time. It holds water in the stool, helps it move, and the natural enzyme may also support digestion. 2 green kiwis give about 6 grams of fiber. That is a meaningful amount without feeling like punishment. So if this is you, try this. Peel 2 green kiwis and eat them every morning for 4 weeks. Drink a full glass of water with them. Then take a 10 to 15-minute walk after breakfast if you can. If mornings do not work, use early afternoon, but stay with the same time each day. Your gut likes rhythm. Before we go further, if this is making sense so far, hit that like button. It tells me you want more videos like this. Now, one warning here. If you have severe constipation, belly swelling, vomiting, black stool, blood in the stool, or sudden weight loss, do not try to treat that with fruit alone. That needs medical care. But for everyday slow bowels, kiwi may be one of the easiest food fixes you can try. And this is bigger than comfort. When your gut works better, you usually eat better. When you eat better, you protect muscle. So yes, your bathroom habits can affect your legs. Strange? Maybe. True. Very often. But wait until you see number 2, because this one surprises almost everyone. Number 2, the steady energy fruit. Most people think fruit is a blood sugar trap. But actually, whole kiwi behaves very differently from candy, pastries, or sweet drinks. Kiwi comes with fiber, water, and nutrients in the same package. That slows things down. A 2018 study from the University of Otago and the Christchurch Heart Institute followed adults with an average age of 66, with some participants as old as 85. They ate 2 sun gold kiwis a day for 12 weeks. Their vitamin C levels went up by 14 micromoles per liter. Their systolic blood pressure dropped by 4 points, and their diastolic blood pressure dropped by 6 points. Their waist size also improved. Blood sugar changes were small and not clinically important, which means they were not large enough to matter much in real life. That is important because many older adults stop eating fruit out of fear. They avoid fruit, then reach for crackers, toast, or packaged snacks later. That is the opposite of helpful. Kiwi also gives potassium, about 312 milligrams per 100 grams. Potassium helps with normal muscle and nerve function. Think of it like good wiring. When the wiring is better, the signal moves better. Your muscles and nerves need that. So what should you do? Replace 1 low-quality snack with kiwi. Trade the muffin for 2 kiwis and a handful of nuts. Trade juice for whole fruit. If you eat breakfast cereal, add kiwi and a protein source so you are not hungry again in 1 hour. If you have prediabetes or diabetes, check your blood sugar the way your doctor told you. But do not assume all fruit is the enemy. Whole fruit is not soda. I'd love to hear your story. What made you click on this video today? Share in the comments. And now we get to number 1. In my opinion, this is the most overlooked reason kiwi may help seniors more than another scoop of protein powder. Number 1, the night repair advantage. Most people think your body gets stronger during the workout, but actually much of the repair happens later, especially during sleep. No sleep, poor repair. Poor repair, weaker muscles. It really is that simple. A 2023 study from Northumbria University found that athletes who ate 2 medium green kiwis 1 hour before bed for 4 weeks improved their sleep. Total sleep time rose from 7.6 hours to 8.55 hours. Sleep efficiency also improved, and nighttime awakenings dropped. Now, let me be careful here. This study was small, and it was done in athletes, not seniors, so we should not overstate it. But the signal is interesting. Why could this matter for you? Because if you are over 75 and sleeping badly, your body may not recover well from walking, gardening, stairs, or simple daily chores. Better sleep can mean better repair, better mood, better balance, and better energy the next day. And when you are tired, what usually happens? You move less, you eat worse, you skip the habits that keep you strong. If you want to try this, keep it simple. Eat 2 green kiwis about 1 hour before bed for 2 to 4 weeks. Keep the rest of your evening calm. Dim the lights. Turn off the loud TV. Skip heavy desserts late at night. Then notice what changes. Are you falling asleep faster, waking less, feeling steadier in the morning? And that is the real secret here. Kiwi may help your body from morning to night. It may help you digest better, absorb faster, stay regular, support muscle-friendly nutrients, and possibly sleep better too. Not one giant effect, several small effects that work together. And in aging, that stack matters. Now let's pump the brakes for a second. I'm not saying this to scare you, but kiwi is not for everyone. Some people are allergic to kiwi. That can cause mouth itching, lip swelling, rash, or trouble breathing. If that happens, stop right away and get help. If you have kidney disease or you have been told to limit potassium, ask your doctor first. If you take warfarin, a blood thinner, do not make big sudden changes in foods that contain vitamin K without asking your care team. Kiwi is not extremely high in vitamin K, but consistency matters when you take that medicine. If you have acid reflux, kiwi may bother you late at night, so test it earlier in the day first. If you have diabetes, whole kiwi is usually a better choice than juice, but you should still watch your own numbers. And please remember this. Kiwi does not replace protein. It supports the process. You still need enough protein, enough calories, and some form of regular movement. When should you see a doctor? If you are losing weight without trying, falling often, feeling suddenly weak, having trouble swallowing, seeing blood in the stool, or dealing with constipation that does not improve, do not self-treat for months. Get checked. So you're convinced but thinking, how do I actually do this? Start with the easiest version. Buy 6 to 8 green kiwis. Eat 1 a day for the first 3 days. If your stomach feels fine, move up to 2 a day. The simplest routine is 1 kiwi with breakfast and 1 with lunch. If digestion is your main problem, use both with your biggest protein meal. If sleep is your main problem, try 2 1 hour before bed instead. If money is tight, buy them a little firm and let them ripen at home. That usually costs less. If kiwi is hard to find, your next best move is not giving up. Use oranges, berries, or prunes for vitamin C and fiber. But kiwi is unique because it gives you those nutrients plus actinidin, that protein digesting helper. And do not overcomplicate the meal plan. A strong, simple plate still wins. Eggs and kiwi. Greek yogurt and kiwi. Cottage cheese and kiwi. Chicken, vegetables, and kiwi after the meal. That is enough. Look, there's a lot of noise out there. One person says eat more protein. Another says cut fruit. Another says buy a powder. But your body usually responds best to simple things done daily. You don't need to overthink this. You do not need a perfect diet. You need a better routine. Start with just 2 green kiwis a day, paired with 1 good protein meal, and give it 2 to 4 weeks. Your body will tell you if it's working. Better bowel movements, less heaviness after meals, more steady energy, better sleep, a little more strength getting out of a chair. Those small wins are not small at all. If this helped you, hit that like button. And if you want more videos like this, make sure you're subscribed because we post new health tips every single day. Stay healthy, stay strong.